This is my entire makeup routine in the palm of my hand, and you could have your own too. All you have to do is go to www.chrisscolormatch.com or just comment below, go to my beauty group, DM me, whatever you need to do to get this in your hand and on your face. I know it's a little bit dark. I apologize. I'm doing the best we can here. I'm going to use my blend brush. These are my favorite summer brushes. This is for my brows. This is the line brush. This is the blush and bronzer brush. And this is the blend brush. I use this to apply and to blend a little. This one's for my bronzer, brows. We're good to go. That's it. So I did my skincare routine first. I'm going to use these colors and not even all of these colors on my face. You get color matched to your foundation colors, to your contour color, to your lip and cheek colors, and you can really choose whatever colors you want. There's setting powder, there's eyeshadows, your brows, lip glosses, concealer, all of it, bronzer right there, and you can go as big as you want. You can start with 4 colors, or you can get like 100, totally up to you. And then there are palettes depending on how much makeup you want, but make sure you get a big palette because you're definitely going to want to grow into it. So I'm gonna start with my contour right here, just a little bit on our brush. Contour is only going to go on these outer edges of our face and under our bone structure. And you don't need a lot of it. It's supposed to mimic our shadows. So I'm just gonna do this rainbow motion. This is all you have to do. Just like that, back and forth. And then we'll go back and blend it. I'm gonna take a little bit more. And when I say a little bit, I mean like I am picking up a little bit of product and blending it out. This is going to last you a while. So we're gonna go right underneath of our cheekbones, and not perfectly, and it's okay. Your cheekbone is right here. You just kind of want to go underneath of it and smudge some contour around. You just want to make sure it stays underneath your cheekbone, right? Because what we're doing is we're shadowing under our cheekbones to make our cheekbones pop. So a little bit under there too, like that. Super duper easy. Anybody can do this. Then I am going to take a little bit on my jawline and over my jowls because I want to shadow those and just hide them. I just want to erase them away. So I'm going to go over that like that. I also want to erase my double chin. So I'm going to go in between my chins. I'm going to go behind my natural chin and in front of my unnatural chin and shadow. Is that funny? Ashton's sitting over here watching me. And I'm going to do this side too. So now all I'm doing is I make sure that I blend this as I go. And then you can blend it back all underneath your jaw and right here and here, or you can wait until you have all your makeup on and blend it all together. There are no rules, all right? This is lightweight cream, so it's gonna be really great, especially for maturing skin. It's gonna move with our wrinkles and our texture, and you don't have to worry about it sitting on top of your skin, melting off your skin, or looking dry like powder does. Don't use powder anymore. Don't use liquid anymore. You need some creams in your life. Get color matched to them. So now I'm gonna go into my foundations. So these are all the same product. They're just different colors within the same product. And I color match you to these. One I use as a concealer, one I use as a foundation, and the other one I have in here in case I get a little more tan. And I just like to have 3 colors to go back and forth with. And then in the winter, I'll be lighter. So you can have up to like 6 colors in here to go from your lightest in the winter to your darkest in the summer. Always have your bronzer in here because that will help you transition really well too. So I'm gonna pick up just a little bit of my brightener color.
Put it right under your eyes.
And right under my eyes. And then since we are over 35, we are not doing this big bright pie piece under there anymore. We're gonna do a little bit just in the corner. And I like to use that color to color correct and get rid of my veining in there. See how it kind of just erases it away? And then I take that, Ashton's back here shaking his head as he's watching me. And just like that. I just kind of use my brush and I tap it. And then sometimes you can, did you see earlier? I used the other end of my brush to do my blending. So you can get away with just using one brush for your face if you really want to. I suggest getting 2, but you can get away with 1 and they're all double-ended. So my eyes are done. And then I concealed right there in my corner. And I'm gonna conceal out here in this corner, and I'm tapping it in there because I want that color to get down in my wrinkles. So that way the shadowing in my wrinkles kind of disappears and they're not as enhanced. Now, if you go too bright with your concealer, it's gonna make your wrinkles stand out. So there's like a fine line in there of what we can do. And that's why it's really important to get color match to your perfect colors. So I'm using the same bright color right down my nose and a little bit right here too. This has color correcting properties in it. So it's going to color correct your redness, and we can color correct melasma and birthmarks, vitiligo, all kinds of stuff. It just depends sometimes on the brush that we use and the colors that we use. And I can help you with that too. So I'm just using a little bit to cover up my redness right there. And then I'm gonna take a little bit, cover my redness right there. And then I'm gonna use a little bit right down here. It's gonna cover my redness. It's also gonna brighten my chin. So those are the only places I'm going to use the brighter color. Now I'm gonna use my foundation color. And I'm gonna kind of mix these two. You can just use one if you want, or you can mix, totally up to you, because my face is a little bit warm right now. So what I'm doing essentially is paint by number. So I'm just placing the colors where I need them. Now, if you like a full face of makeup, you like to look like you have makeup on, that is totally okay. You can go in, put your foundation color all over, put your concealer over, but you might look a little bit cakey, and that does happen, is we start to look a little bit textured when we have too much makeup on. So that's why we like to try and only do one layer of makeup and kind of only put it where we need it. So right now I'm just buffing my colors on, kind of pressing and swirling and stamping a little. So it's gonna give me a little bit of coverage because the brush that I'm using is fluffy. It's not gonna give me loads of coverage. And I'm going around, so our contour is here. I'm just kind of fluffing around it. Our concealer is here. It's gonna give me a really lightweight look, and I can blend as I go. So I'm use a little bit of these colors in here. So I use my bright color here and my contour up here. So I'm just kind of filling in around there. And since it's all the same product, it all blends together. It's all the same weight, has the same coverage, and blend up into our hairline. And now I did a little bit there underneath my contour. Now my contour looks a little bit funky because I have melasma there and I have melasma there. So I could go in and use different colors and do a lot of color correcting, but I'm not really bothered by it so much. I feel kind of lucky that if it's gonna be anywhere that it's right there in my natural shadow. So all I'm doing is filling in the blanks, basically, getting rid of redness. And that's it. That's your whole foundation. And it's really important to make sure that we are contouring and brightening and using our regular color, because that's what helps create and keep the character to our face and the three-dimensional face, and we're not flat anymore. We're not meant to be flat. So now we're going to use a little bit of lip and cheek color. Now this product is lightweight. It's lighter than the foundation colors. It's thinner, I should say. You use it on your cheeks, and you can also use it on your lips. So you're going to apply it right above your contour, and everything is blending together. Now we have satins, which is going to be more like a matte. It's going to give you more pigment. We have semi-glosses and glosses like this, and it's going to give you less pigment. It's going to pack less of a punch, but it's really important to go back in and add cheek color. This color is called Cindy. And I am not someone who loves like blush or lips in your face. I like a more natural look. So that's why I choose this. I like the semi-glosses or a teeny tiny bit of the satins, but more so in winter when I need a little more coverage. For the summer, I just want it to be sheer and shiny and like good shiny. Shiny is good because it makes us look youthful and plump and healthy, and I don't know who else wouldn't want that. So I'm gonna use this. This is called Sunshine State. It's actually a limited edition color and it's not available right now, but it's my favorite for my lips. You can use it on your cheeks. That color that I used on my cheeks, you can use on your lips. You can use these colors on your eyes. Everything is universal here. Everything is affordable here. The creams are only $14. So they totally compare to what you go and you purchase already, but these are much better for your skin. Really minimal ingredients, great coverage, great color correction, but still just like a second skin. We are not caking makeup and layers onto our skin. So then the next part that we like to do, this is called Illuminator. This is also cream, but very, very light. It's sheer. It's not going to give you any more coverage or any more layers. You can use all of this with your fingers and then go in and blend with your brush. But I love this color called Honey because I feel like it gives a little bit of warmth to our faces. And I place it right there on that high point of my cheek and take it up toward my brow. So when you sorry, I'm probably gonna lag now on here. I like to put it right on the tip of my nose. So anywhere where you're going to attract some light, the high points, tip of your nose, tops of your cheeks, underneath your arch of your brow, right on your brow bone. I do a little bit right here, just right there on your bottom lip, and then right here on your cheek. You can use it out on your shoulders. You're wearing like a strapless shirt. You can use it on your collarbones. It's just going to attract the light in all of those places. Okay, so now I am going to do my brows. So when I say that like your entire face of makeup is in the palm of your hand, literally, like your eyes, your brows, everything that you could think of is right there. So I'm gonna go like this, and I'm gonna start here. And I can show you how to map out your brows. So if you aren't in my beauty group, just message me and I can send you a link, or you can find it. It's called Pure Beauty, but I'm sure that there are other groups called Pure Beauty. So I want to make sure that you get into the right one. I post tutorials and videos and graphics and information, and it's just a good place to be to learn how to apply your makeup for your face shape, or what techniques you need, you can use, depending on what your skin is like, or whether or not you need color correcting or different kinds of coverage. And it's an educational and fun place, and I really love our little community over there. So let me know about that, and I'm happy to invite you in there. And I'll just let you know about like the sales and the promotions and all those fun things. So other than that, I have tutorials in there how to map your brows, because everyone should be filling in and mapping their brows for their face shape. Totally, 100%. It's important because our brows are the framework to our face, and they legit like help frame and create like this perfectness. Everybody was born with beautiful features. It's just a matter of enhancing them to look how they were meant to look. And we lose hair in our brows as we age. So making sure we color them back in so they look nice and full really helps and makes us look a little more youthful. All right, so last thing we're gonna do is bronzer. That's right here. It's also cream, but like the lip and cheeks and like the illuminator, it's not gonna provide any coverage, just warmth. So no more layers, no cakiness. And while I apply this, I'm gonna tell you this. So you know how ladies who sell online, we like to do parties and classes, right? We always call them, everyone calls them parties. And we like to call them classes because we use that time to educate. We use that time to teach how to use makeup, what the different products are for, and to help you figure out what's best for you. Well, now I offer a 24-hour messenger class. No more Facebook groups or any of that where we have to try and get a hold of everybody and there's 1,000 posts. This is, we get your girls together in a messenger class, a messenger, like a thread, like a chat thread. You invite your friends. I post about the makeup. I show you how to use it and what the benefits are, and help you and your friends get the best skin of your life. And when you do that, the more purchases that are made, the more rewards that are earned. And so many ladies are closing out classes earning anywhere from $300 to $500 worth of free makeup. And it's pretty darn incredible. So let me know about that. Let me know if you need a color match. Go to the link in my caption. You can get a color match there. And other than that, the class, that and today, there are free gifts with qualifying purchases. If you're not following at Saints and Angels over on Instagram, you're going to want to do that because there's a party and prizes and all the fun stuff.